Hey everyone, my name is Stacy Miranda Coker. I am 37 years old. I live in Kinley, North Carolina. I was born on September 20th, 1984 at Wilson Medical Center in Wilson, North Carolina. Most of my family is from around Wilson, Kinley area. I do have a couple of family members that have lived out of state on my mom's side, but they're all back now in North Carolina. Mainly just my uncles, my two uncles. My uncle is gay. I still love him. That doesn't change the fact. But both of them were out of state and now they're back in North Carolina. I have a pretty large family. We're pretty much made up of all girls, pretty much. I think, if I remember correctly, there's 38 of us total out of grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and we're all girls except for, I think, 8 boys. So we're a pretty big family. I am the oldest of 3. My middle sister and my baby sister were born a year and a half apart. My middle sister just turned 30 back in August of last year, and my baby sister just turned 29 last year in November. We get along really well. We get along better now than what we did when we were younger because I was older and they were so close together. Them two always were together and I was the oldest one. But now we get along really well. My middle sister has 2 kids, so I have 2 nephews, Leland and Wyatt. And then my baby sister does not have any kids, but I do have a niece and she's a cat. She told me that's all I could get. So I take what I can get. As far as my family goes, I have 2 wonderful children. My daughter is 14, she's in 8th grade, and my son is 9 and he's in 3rd. So a special thing about me is I have a special needs child. My son has learning disabilities. We have oppositional defiant disorder. We have food aversions. We have sensory processing disorder. And we also have severe ADHD, which is attention deficit hyperactive disorder. My son does not sleep. My son can go 24 hours a day with very minimal sleep, and it does not affect him. We do have a lot of mood swings that we have to work with closely. So I am pretty busy 24/7 when I'm at home. I have to constantly redirect him, constantly keep him calm, constantly find things for him to do. So it's kind of hard for me to do homework and get caught up on assignments, and I usually have to do them late at night. But it'll all get done. I always make it work. I work full-time at my local county agency as a paramedic, and I also work part-time at my transport company as well, North State Medical Transport out of Raleigh, North Carolina. I love both jobs. They're both amazing. I learned both sides between transport and 911 side. I wouldn't change it for nothing. North State is a private-owned company through a family I have grown to love, and they love us, and I couldn't ask for nothing better. As far as Western goes, I found Western through my coworkers at school, through work. They all go to Western pretty much, and I read up some info online and I was really interested in it, and I'm glad I made the option to go to Western. And I've always wanted to further my goal in emergency medical science. I graduated in May of 2019 with my associate degree in emergency medical science, and my goal was to further that degree to my master's. So I'm currently now an undergraduate working on my bachelor's, and I'm hoping to have my master's in the next few years with a concentration of health management to have as a backup method. Most people don't understand, but EMS, you have to have a backup method because over a while your body gets tired, your body starts breaking down. It is a tough job. It is not easy. There's a lot of things that I have seen that I don't ever wish that people would have to see. And that is one thing I always say: don't ask a medic or a policeman or a fireman or a dispatcher what's the worst thing you ever heard or what's the worst thing you've ever seen. Just never ask us that. That's something that we will always have in the back of our minds, but we have backup methods for that reason. We have a lot of mental exhaustion and physical exhaustion on most days that we work, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's the best job I could ask for, to be able to go into somebody's home and take care of them and to see the outcome that they're home now, they're back with their families. And some outcomes are not always great, and that's okay. To know that I did what I could for them at that point in time, that's what makes me feel good on the inside. I treat people the way I want to be treated, and I treat families the way I want my family to be treated, and that's how it should always be. As far as hobbies go, I really don't have very many hobbies now. Most of my hobbies spend with my kids. That's my hobby. I like to spend time with my kids. Now, I do try to do some things outside of my kids because as a special needs mom, I need that time to myself. I need that time to think and to just let my emotions out. I enjoy getting my hair done and my nails done. That's usually my two favorite things. I enjoy going to Starbucks and getting a cup of coffee. That's usually my relaxation. But pretty much that's really about it. As far as movies and books go, I really enjoy Harry Potter. I enjoy mysteries. I enjoy horror. I don't really watch a lot of TV. I've never been big on TV. I just never really have. When I come home, I'm busy with my son and my daughter, and I'm busy, cleaning, doing laundry, doing homework, and keeping my son occupied and trying to keep him in a manner that I can handle him. But pretty much that's my life. I'm looking forward to this semester. I'm looking forward to this class. I'm hoping to learn some ways to communicate better, and I can't wait. Take care. Bye-bye.